Violent crime is claiming lives at an alarming rate in Louisville.
WDRB Stefan Johnson explains what steps are being taken to stop the deadly trend from carrying over into the next year.
The violent crime on the streets of Louisville is part of a nationwide trend that started in 2020. But here and in cities across the country, the survivors and victims want to know what police and city leaders are doing to stop the trend.
I've gotten more gray hairs in the last 12 months.
The last 12 months have been the hardest year of Lakesia Jeffery's life.
It's been the toughest because it actually puts you in reality, or you know that they're not coming back.
Last December, her son, 26-year-old John Robert Johnson Jr., an Atlanta rapper, was home for the holidays when he was shot and killed while leaving a convenience store on Gago Avenue in South Louisville.
I think it was two guys walked up with masks on and shot in the car, close range.
Right now, the case is unsolved, but Metro Police recently released these images and surveillance video of the suspects running to a car and leaving the scene. 2020 ended with a record 187 homicides, but the gunfire continued into the new year.
It's terrible, and it's been so many more murders, so many more homicides.
The first part of January claimed the lives of Jennifer Whitaker, Jihad Powell, Herbert Daniels, and several others. And as 2021 comes to an end, there have been nearly 200 homicides.
You know, why each one of those is someone's child, parent, loved one.
Metro Councilman Mark Fox is also a retired major with LMPD and says officers take it personally when cases don't get solved.
I can tell you exactly the number of unsolved cases I had when I retired with 30 years of service. That number was 4. And I can take you to each location where they were.
According to the annual FBI crime report, the ongoing violence is part of a nationwide trend. But Councilman Fox says that's no excuse.
Well, I didn't run for office and get elected everywhere. I ran for office and I got elected in Louisville, very specifically South Louisville. And it's my job to fix what's on the plate, and that's what's on the plate.
In a recent interview with WDRB, Chief Erica Shields said one approach is to target the people putting guns in the hands of our youth.
Let's get the individuals who are moving money across the United States, who are bringing monies into Louisville, and who are recruiting these kids into their gangs.
Chief Shields also says police need help from the public and schools.
Because whatever is transpiring in the school during that 8 or 10 hours is going to make its way back to the community.
If you have information about any of these cases, you can call the Metro Police Department's anonymous tip line. The number is 574-LMPD. I'm Stefan Johnson, WDRB News.
A Kentucky